city of Palembang. Palembang is the capital of the South Sumatra province of Indonesia. The city of Palembang is a city of trade and business as well as a tourist city, such as water tourism along the Musi River, cultural tourism such as Sriwijaya Royal Museum, and spiritual tourism such as cultural history Islam, for example Palembang Darussalam and some old mosques, including the Great Darussalam Mosque and Cheng-Ho Mosque with Chinese architecture. Palembang people don't like stingy people. Of the most cities in Indonesia, the most unique cities of the people in my opinion are the native Palembang people. Because the character of Palembang people is very funny and diverse. There's a stingy ask for forgiveness, there's also a good request for forgiveness, and there are also those two properties. Sometimes good, sometimes also stingy. And another, most of the Palembang people hate the most with the name Pelit. Even so, the Palembang people are very friendly and good for the newcomers in the region and the city. Moreover, new arrivals are beautiful, or also handsome. Indeed, for most Palembang people, they don't like the name Pelit, because for them the word contains the meaning and a very unpleasant reflection of someone. But even though the people of Palembang are very good and quick to hang out with new people, actually, the stingy is related to the personality of someone, but basically, the Palembang people are very open and good. He will quickly respond when his friends are affected by problems. Whether it's financial problems, personal problems, and problems in himself. Because the original Palembang people beside people never apart from the name of the bargain. Maybe the above term is very appropriate if we compare it with Palembang people. Because in the original life, the Palembang people were very fond of bidding whatever they wanted to buy. He will insist on the seller to give him a very cheap price, and that's what I explained in the first fact. Maybe the habit has been very permanent in Palembang people. Because I also own people like to bid, even though the price of the item can be said to be very cheap. It still remains bargained by Palembang people. He wants the goods that are sold, the prices continue to drop. Palembang people who are stingy with the money usually have their own way so that the seller gives him a cheap price. Usually this is done by children and adolescents. Because I have already proven this method for years, and it works 100%. Don't want to lose, because basically the Palembang people don't want the image as the always profitable people who are polluted, so the Palembang people use a variety of ways so that what is sold or done is not in vain and produce results, but the way is not breaking the rules. 4. Palembang women are beautiful and sweet. And one more interesting fact about Palembang people. In addition to quickly associating, good, friendly, Palembang people are also the people that handsome and sweet. Since I have had experience with Palembang people, so I know how many people in Palembang are beautiful and naturally sweet, without mixed makeup and cosmetic materials that are too thick. The Palembang girl is actually a lot of beautiful and sweet, but even so you have to be careful. Because basically these Palembang children and adolescents are based on observations from me. Many have changed because of the effects of external culture, like K-pop and West trends. Because of that, powerful tips to overcome your confusion. You have to do your own experiments. Take the beautiful or sweet girl for a walk when it is approaching, and see what happens to the girl's face. If his face drops white sweat means that the girl is beautiful with various types of makeup, and if the girl's face drops pure clear crust, it can be said the girl is beautiful and natural without mixing with various types of tempting makeup.